Hello everyone, hope we're all doing well. Gonna have a crossout video for us today, guys. Now in today's video, we are going to be going over one of the most impactful and honestly just downright scariest buffs in the most recent update, and that is the buffs to Helios. Now for those who don't know, the Helios got a buff to their durability, but more importantly, they got a buff to their perks damage. So Helios is these days when you got 3 of them firing at one enemy, you will deal the usual damage directly, but you will also deal, I want to say it's like 115 damage to their cab just from the actual perk of the gun, basically turning this into even more of a DPS monster. Also, the durability buff is 380 when fused, so you are very much capable of putting them on a wheeled build now like this with a Finwheel just to keep them alive. Now this is kind of perfect timing. For the reason I want to do this video is because not only did Helios get a really good buff, but also cabin damage weapons got a huge buff just across the board because of all of the shoot through nerfs. So any of the 50% shoot throughs, like you would see basically filling a build like this, like the power slide and bracket, all that stuff, that got a huge nerf. So basically meaning that every build in the game lost a lot of durability on their cabin. This is 2,700. Before the patch with all of the shoot through, this probably would have been closer to like 3,700, if not more. So this has lost 1,000 durability on the cab, meaning that cabin weapons like Helios's and Firebugs, they need to shoot you far less now. Dealing 2,700 damage with these 3 weapons is incredibly easy with their new damage buff, which is really, really cool. So I figured we would run it in the usual 20 minutes or so of PvP just to give it a proper test out. Also, you got to bear in mind that Helios is a energy weapon, and energy weapons in Crossout can be buffed to the absolute moon, basically. So personally, you've got the claw wheels. The claw wheels are 16% extra damage. Then you've got the hurts. The hurts gives you an extra 30% damage. And we've paired this with a Satori. The Satori can give you an extra 35%, up to 35% damage when you're drifting. So from the perk alone, you could probably get close to like 200 damage a salvo from just the gun's perk when you're running this combination, which is really, really cool. So the general principle of this is just we're just going to drive around on this thing, abusing the hurts, abusing the claw, abusing the Aegis and the Yeti, and just cabbing people. The best part about Helios is that they are the easiest weapon to use in the entire game. All you got to do is shoot center mass, because you don't need to aim for guns or anything like that. Just aim for the cabin, because the perk of the weapon does additional cabin damage. So you just cab everyone basically. And we'll jump into the games now, guys, and I hope you all enjoy. Right, come on in, Helios. See what you can do, shall we? Now, usually I would go over the sort of way to play the gun, but for Helios it's basically pointless. All you gotta do on Helios is aim center mass, and that's it. The gun's damage and its perk will take care of the rest. It's probably the easiest weapon to use in the game, to be honest. Oh, that's a scorpion above me. Nice, dodge our shot. Gotta utilize our Aegis as much as we can. Yeah. Oh, good heat, bro. That guy evaporated, damn near. Annoying, but okay. Hopefully that scorpion doesn't shoot me. I'm gonna pop Aegis. There we go. Yep, and that's basically all you do on this thing. You just hit and run. Abracadabra. This gun's way too easy to use, I swear. Right, well in our first match we got 3,000 score, which is pretty good for a PvP game. Jeez, I hate you, bot. Who makes these bot builds, man? That was strange. Huh. That guy must have the RPG thingy then. You're gonna get cabbed, so there we go. Seems I'm target number 1 today. Right, well as we can see from that last game I should say, these lightweight Satori and Griffin cars with the high mounted weapons are a lot squishier these days. Which is good, you know, because those 50-50 pieces, stacking them up on the build was just overpowered, to be honest. And they feel a lot more balanced. What are you, sir? Right, he's a hover, so if I shoot him in the arse. Yep, carbon. There we go. I lost the gun for it, unfortunately, but worth it. Team, shoot that man. There we go. Nice, good job, Triton. Get out of here. Oh, bloody hell. Even when you lose a gun, it still does a hell of a lot. Sorry, mate. Yeah, the perk, the buff for this thing really did come at the perfect time. Just because it gets a Dura and a damage buff, obviously, which is really nice, but then everything gets to shoot through nerf, so, you know, practically everything is missing, like... What are you two doing? Everything's missing like a third of its HP now, so everything's just got lower HP on the cab, which is great. Because before this, like, cabbing weapons, like... Hello, what are you... Yeah, carbine weapons like Helios and what's it called? Firebugs, they did struggle quite a bit. Trying to help me. Never mind, apparently I'm not. Jesus Christ, thank God for Aegis. Please die. Jesus. Team, I could really use a hand. Perk damage, perk damage, perk damage. Damn it. Oh, okay, right, he's gone. Screw it, we're going out. Good shot, mate. I suppose the only downside of this change is that they've kind of made Reapers obsolete now. I mean, Reapers were pretty much obsolete anyway, but now that you can use... that Helios has the durability to be used on a wheeled build like this, there's just no reason to ever use Reapers, you know? Because on heavy builds, like split builds, you can armor the Helioses just as much as you can armor the Reapers, and Helios do more damage. And just better, to be honest. So Reapers are pretty much dead, which is unfortunate. Guys, we need to push, yeah? Get me the hell out of here before someone shoots me. Oh, but they got 3 players up there, so I'm gonna push the guy on the right. That's an enemy school. Cab him, cab him, cab him. Nice. Bloody hell, that was brutal. Yeah, the guys did that way. Is this guy over tonnage? Team, please push him, please. Try to use my teammate as cover here. Lewis, turn to DPS mode, you idiot. Oh, good, right. Somehow we won that. Yeah, so we got 4,000 score in our last match. These things are absolute monsters on the scoreboard. That is pretty much dependent on the weapon, though. Like, the score in this game is kind of poorly done sometimes. You could be a Scorpion player and disarm, like, 3 enemies and get no score. And then you could be running Porcupines, get 1 kill and be MVP. Just depends how big the numbers you get, really. It's not like, you know, numbers on the score isn't exactly impact on game. It's very different. Oh, look, Naylor's on the enemy team. Bloody hell. Haven't seen him in a while. That is some pretty good range. I'm very sorry about this, Naylor. Don't tell me Naylor's also running Helios. What are the odds? I feel so... Oh, I'm coming for you. Really? The guy came back for that. Right, call this the last one then. Yeah, if you're looking for DPS weapons in Crossout and you're newer to the game, just get Helios. It's the best. Better than Reapers, better than Imps, better than Aspects, Nothings. Just the best. And it could not be easier to use. All you gotta do is hit them in the middle. That's it. And you can use the guns on pretty much anything. I forgot to say that, but you can use them on Hover, Dog, Spider, whatever you like. Oh, this poor guy is getting shot by two. Wouldn't want to be him. God, it's easiest gun. So easy. Alright, and that's it for the Helios buff. These things are absolutely amazing now. If you're looking for legendary DPS in Crossout, this is just the best in the game. It's good Dura, really good damage, and just beyond easy to use. You know, just aim for the middle. It's just that easy. So, yeah, if you are looking for DPS in Crossout, then this is probably your go-to weapon, in my opinion. We've been going up against teams of these in Clan Wars. They're actually so good, which you don't see many legendaries make it into Clan Wars these days. So that's a really good example of how good these things are now. So, yeah, thank you all for watching, guys. Hope you all enjoyed the video, and I will catch you for tomorrow's.